Rated M for mature.
So hey everyone, I'm Dennis Lennart, director of episode 1 of season 2 of The Walking Dead.
And I'm Mark Darren, I'm the season designer for season 2. So Left-Handed Omid asks, is Dave Fennoy voicing any characters in season 2? Dave Fennoy says, previously on The Walking Dead.
Good. Yeah, I mean, we work with
Beyond
actors actually a lot, and when we have a character where they can actually do sort of a different voice, then it works out, and a lot of times people don't even notice. But Dave's got a pretty characteristic voice, but you never know. Wouldn't rule it out. Pigface98 asks,
I love Pigface98.
Will we see characters from season 1 excluding Clem in season 2? Yeah, you'll definitely see some familiar faces from season 1.
And from 400 Days.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Or maybe not.
JayBen asks, how will Clementine's choices in the game be perceived by fellow survivors? Seeing as she is a child, will they listen or trust her? Because she's a young girl and because the world doesn't care, a lot of the people you'll meet will underestimate Clementine, and I think that gives this character a lot of power and places for us to explore.
Yeah, I mean, going along with that, with playing as Clementine, it's still going to be a familiar experience playing like season 1. Like the game kind of mechanics are still the same, the relationships are still the same. The thing that's different is you have a whole different tool set to use to try and get in with these people or manipulate them however you need to stay alive. So it's actually, I think, a lot more fun. Lee Everett asks, what made you decide to kill off Lee? There's probably a bunch of different reasons, but one being kind of the thing that season 1 evolved into was really kind of taking Clementine under your wing and protecting her and trying to give her the knowledge that she needed in order to survive. So since we were talking about Clementine being the playable character in season 2, it kind of made sense at the end of season 1 to kind of sort of end that part of the story, and you've done as much as you could as Lee to help prepare her, and now season 2 you're kind of picking that up, playing as her, using the things that you had learned from Lee and kind of running from there.
Andy McGall says, can you give us any more details about how the survivors of 400 Days are going to be involved? Details are not what you want to hear. Details
are also called spoilers at this point in the story. But definitely just like season 1, there's a lot of callbacks we're looking to make. We want people to feel like their season 1 playthrough mattered and also is being referred back to. It's still the same world from season 1,
right,
just later in time. So same thing with 400 Days. Like we're kind of treating season 1 and 400 Days as similar canon in our world. So I wouldn't be surprised if you see some familiar faces or some interesting references as you're going through season 2.
Yeah, you didn't spend a whole lot of time with all of the people in 400 Days, but you did kind of set them on a trajectory, and so we're going to see where that trajectory has led some of these characters.
Lost Angel Wings asks, do you think the world will actually return to normal at some point post-zombies?
What is normal? I don't know. That's a question for Robert Kirkman. If I was to speculate, the world can never be the same, and there will never be a post-zombie. They're just going to keep wandering the earth until it all decays. I guess that is post-zombie. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I think, like you were saying, kind of that if, even if zombies eventually went away, it's still going to be an entirely different world, so it's not going to return to the way it was. At least I don't think. But let's ask Kirkman. Kirkman, how's it going? Hey.
Jim Bob Joey 1 says, do you like making people cry?
Yeah, kind of. That's the sad truth. We like affecting people. I mean,
yes.
The point of our games to us is having characters and stories that people get emotionally attached to, because that's what we're really interested in. So, you can play a lot of other games where you get to just blow things up, which is awesome, and I play those games all the time. But for us, we're kind of trying to blow up your heart.
Oh. I was going to add something, but I can't. Not after that.
Cool. Yeah. Thank you guys for writing in with questions. Hopefully you like the game. We're excited to see you guys play it.